How's it going, everyone? In this video I want to cover a pretty major upcoming release getting a free trial. You'll be able to play it for 4 hours. That is Ubisoft's upcoming Riders Republic, a game that looks interesting to me, but I'm definitely a little bit on the fence about, and I'm sure a lot of other people are. So having a 4-hour trial, that's gonna be nice on the PS5 and PS4. We got a PlayStation beta app update going over. It's live in Canada and Japan, but I imagine this is gonna be something that makes its way outside of there. But those are the test regions, we'll talk that. And Project M is an upcoming dark fantasy action RPG that you might not know about. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, Riders Republic will be free for 4 hours ahead of its launch. Now, the game is dropping on October the 28th. However, a full week ahead of its release, it'll have a 4-hour trial that will be kicking off on October the 21st, and you'll be able to try it out until October the 27th. After that, the trial will be gone. So if you have any interest in Riders Republic, I would highly recommend you to take advantage of said trial. If you don't know what this game is all about, it's a game that encompasses a bunch of different sports. You've got mountain biking, skiing, snowboarding, wingsuit flying, and rocket wingsuiting. It's a massively multiplayer sports title. More than 50 players can compete at once, and the game is pretty in-depth. Now, the PS4 and X1 versions will be a little bit scaled back. Those will be 20 players, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but if you're picking it up on PS5 or Series or PC, you're going to be able to go all in with the game. But it is something, you know, I've seen how Steep turned out, and Steep wasn't a bad game by any stretch of the imagination, and then you had games like Crew, which I don't think were slam dunk home runs, but I think they did have a lot of potential, and I see a lot of potential with Riders Republic as well. I think this is a really good idea to sell people on the game, and I wish this was something more games would do. I know a lot of games are of the mindset, hey, people are gonna buy it anyway, and why give them 4 hours of the game? Maybe all it'll do is deter somebody from buying the game, if anything. But with a game like Riders Republic, new IP, you want to sell people on the game, I think this is a great idea. And I think a lot of Ubisoft new IPs have been a little bit hit or miss, so I think people are going to inherently be skeptical about it anyway. So, yeah, take that for what you will. But the game, again, will be having that free trial, absolutely free. You don't need to pre-order the game, you don't need to do anything, but it'll allow you to play it for 4 hours, and you'll be able to play it for 4 hours from October 21st through October 27th in that 1 week period. So it's going to be available in that 1 week period. That is very similar to the PlayStation trials that they've been testing out in various regions. I think this is a good idea for a lot of games, especially new IPs, and you don't even have to do something where it's a game that is coming out and it's a new IP. You can do it for games that are already out. I know that in various regions they're doing it for Death Stranding, the Director's Cut. I know they were doing it for Sackboy: A Big Adventure, Biomutant. Those are games, new IPs. Sackboy: A Big Adventure, obviously an existing character, but you get the idea. New games that were out for a little bit, now people can try it out and see if they like it, and it's a way to invigorate the user base into buying more copies of the game, because obviously the majority of copies of a game sell within the first week or so, and then discounts will push some more copies. But a demo, a free trial, I think it makes all the sense in the world. So good on Ubisoft for this one. And again, hopefully it is a trend going forward. Alright, moving on from that, PlayStation app beta update. This will allow PlayStation 5 users to share screenshots and video capture through the PlayStation app. PlayStation Canada noted a limited time beta enabling PS5 players in Canada and Japan to share their captured screenshots and game clips through the PlayStation app is starting to roll out today. For details, they do have a link posted, which I'll leave that in the description box below. It isn't available in the US, which is unfortunate. A lot of these tests that they've been running, it's been outside of the US. I don't know exactly why. I mean, we have tests here as well, but the most notable tests recently have been that free trial test that they were running, and then this one as well, which I think this is a pretty cool test. If you guys don't know, the PlayStation app is low-key a super underrated app. It used to not be very good, but the app currently I think is quite good. If you want to message friends, just go through your profile, things like that. It works relatively well, and I think it's quite a bit better than the Steam app, which I do think could use a bit of work. But download it, see it for yourself, and yeah, this will be a nice feature if it does roll out in every other region. Okay, lastly, I do want to go over a couple of game updates and reveals, and some that look really good. We got 2 titles to go over. Project M prototype gameplay has dropped. Dark fantasy action RPG by Korean studio Hound 13. This is in development for console and PC. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a PlayStation 5 game. This looks like such an over-the-top action title right up my alley. Now, a little bit shaky on the camera, and a little bit too chaotic at times, but I think if they do get it right, this could be something really good. Visually, it looks absolutely stunning. Breathtaking game from that standpoint. We don't know much about the game at this stage, but I imagine it would be a game that is a few years away, so do keep that in mind, but definitely a game to keep on your radar, and it looks like it's shaping up pretty nicely. Hopefully, it makes some smooth progress. And also, this is a game that was announced before, but now we do know it's going to get a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series version. That is the open world title, The Day Before. Now, it'll be coming to PC through Steam. This is a game that a lot of people compare to The Division. When I saw this game, that's exactly what I thought. The Division crossed with The Last of Us. There's the Steam page already posted. It notes, The Day Before is an open-world MMO survival set in a deadly post-pandemic America overrun by flesh-hungry infected and survivors killing each other for food, weapons, and cars. You'll wake up alone in a world you'll no longer remember, to setting out to find answers and the resource to survive. Visually, it looks quite good. Definitely a game that's going to get people excited, and I think people are going to inherently give it a chance. Whether or not it's going to have that sustainable hype, I don't know. There's a lot of games like this coming out, and a lot of games in that open world MMO type environment. Obviously, a game like Riders Republic falls into that category, but a completely different style. It also notes, enter places no one else dares, crush the infected and other players with realistic weapons, becoming a legend of the new world, discover the vast post-pandemic world, explore beautiful yet dangerous places with stunningly detailed vehicles, find a colony of survivors, take part in restoration of the former society before it's too late. In the survivor colony, you can sell your loot and communicate safely with others. Definitely a game to keep on your radar as well. The Steam page itself notes June 21st, so about 8 months away, so this is not that far away, and if it's received well on PC, hopefully it makes a smooth transition to consoles as well. I would imagine that this is going to be a game that's going to be PS5 and Xbox Series only, just because, yeah, technically, I just don't think it's going to work that well on the PS4 or Xbox One, but we'll see how that shakes out. Sometimes they can get some pretty gargantuan games working on hardware. I mean, Witcher 3 is on the Nintendo Switch, and that's all I really need to say about that. Okay, then, that's going to conclude this video. Again, Riders Republic, if you have any interest in the game, starting October 21st until October 27th, you will be able to play 4 hours of the game free. Definitely check that out. PlayStation app beta update is rolling out in Canada and Japan, allowing you to share screenshots. Pretty cool update. Download the app if you have yet to. Project M, super dark fantasy action RPG, looks quite good, looks pretty stylish in terms of presentation. Hopefully it makes some smooth development progress. And The Day Before gets a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series release. PC release will be coming out mid-2022. That's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.